Um, right now, I don't think so. Detroit is still really a cultural center of music, historically and contemporary, but I love traveling, as you guys know, so I think about living somewhere temporarily, maybe like seasonal, but Detroit is still home. It always will be, but for now it's home base too. Other than my friends, I've been in love with here since I started coming here. I think it's been about 4 years now, and I mean, the culture here is something I've never experienced before anywhere else. You guys have the best food, the best hospitality, and everybody in the world knows that, but coming here you get to experience a place where the history really breeds a certain kind of art that doesn't exist anywhere else, and I always have no trouble looking around and finding something interesting to see or read, or colors or graffiti or projects, and everyone just really seems to feed off of each other's creativity, so I always get really inspired here to do more or something new, and I like to come here and then go home and talk about it and share what I've learned. I would say my favorites right now are Erica. She's a good friend of mine, and I really respect the work that she does with her label, Interdimensional Transmissions, and they host a radio show from Red Bull Studios in Detroit and are consistently putting out quality music on their label, throwing great parties, and her and Brendan, her label partner, are traveling all over the place right now, spreading their music. And Ryan McRae is also a favorite of mine. He did a remix on my record, and he is a really talented up-and-coming producer, always working hard on stuff in the studio, and is really good aspiring DJ, and he's been getting really good gigs, and I would like to do more work with him. So, hi Ryan. I mean, if you want to go way back, I used to have a weird organ in my house when I was a kid that I used to play around with. So I was always making noise and recording things, but maybe more proper. I would just screw around with software, and hardware came a little later, but most of the things that I even release now are just jam sessions. I try not to spend too long overthinking things. I like to just do live jams in my studio and hit record, and if something comes, it does, and if it doesn't, then I'll try again. So not very long, or a couple edits here and there, but it's not a long process usually. It is awesome. It is a feeling that I didn't know existed. It's fun when people don't know that they're my tracks, and I play them and kind of just see how they react, and when people give a great response and I know that that's my work, it feels really good. I'm confident with the things that I release, and I think that they're good, but there's something about strangers saying that it's good. Your mom's always going to tell you you're the best, and your friends are always going to support you, but to have people dancing and losing their minds about something that you created from inside of you is the best feeling ever. I am working on another record right now. I really love that Detroit Underground gave me the opportunity to release my first record with them, and I love working with Kiro and the whole label as a whole, so I definitely want to continue with them, and I think that that is gonna happen. Maybe another techno record, but I also like to keep working on my like more experimental projects, and maybe like an ambient tape release or live show type of thing. I just did a live performance at the Red Bull House of Art in Detroit over the summer, a John Cage show, and we're actually trying to make that happen in Greece. So a year from now, it might have already happened. But I definitely love live performance and want to keep adding that to my plans. So, and I'm playing on New Year's Eve at Marble Bar with Matthew Deere and some friends from Petsava. So I'll be ringing in the new year with techno friends too. Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you.